My dear friends, today we have a close friend of us coming from China, of course, and we will talk about a wonderful main points I love to share with you too. Yiting from China and of course Tomo, but Tomo she is Japanese and she have a lot of things we love to share with you too. And Hoda with us too today. Welcome to Egypt and I'm so happy, so glad to be with you today.
Shukran, teacher. Thank you.
I'm happy to see you again.
Yes, me too. Since long time we didn't meet each other. I think 3 years or something.
Near 4
last
years.
time. 4 years.
4 years before.
Oh, long time. Yes, long time. But was
It was 2019 when we were in
Yes, in Xiamen.
Yes.
Xiamen is wonderful city in China, and we love Xiamen very much. We spent a wonderful time over there. It is on the sea. Exactly, yes. And the seashore, we had a lot of videos and photos you did for us eating, and was fantastic for us. Yeah.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much. And by the way, a lot of dancers we met over there in your school, of course, and was wonderful to give all of these classes and lectures over there. Tell me, please, about the dancers in Xiamen now, or the dancing in Xiamen now.
Dancer. About the student?
The students dancing also in Xiamen and live now.
The student is not just from Xiamen. Some people, they from another city. Yes.
I thought they are only from Xiamen because in this time I was not speaking good Chinese, was very difficult and still difficult for me.
No. You speak is very good. You remember 从头?
This is mine. Every time we started beginning to start the class, or we repeat it again, I say 从头. I found all the students, all the people laughing.
Yes.
So I make it as a joke, of course, but it's nice to say 从头.
再来一遍.
By the way, 90%, not 90%, 100% from Chinese people say all the time or call Hoda all the time, Hoda Mama.
Yes.
And one day I remember suddenly one of them came to me and said, Tamer Mama, not Tamer Baba, but Tamer Mama. I was laughing, of course, because wonderful. Tamer Mama.
I think it's Tamer Baba.
Yes.
How to say Tamer Mama?
Most of the time they say Hoda Mama, Hoda Mama, Hoda Mama. And suddenly they didn't think just because they said Mama, so they said Tamer Mama.
Yes.
I love China very much. I love Chinese, and your spiritual, your life, your feeling is wonderful when you understand it deeply. That is exactly what was in my mind, because China is something completely different than the world. I believe like this. And I believe people, they have something deep. They have the old culture, which changed it a lot. And you still keep this culture until now. A lot of places we miss their culture now, but still China have this culture and this type of wonderful dancing. Yes, also today I was talking with you about, because you are from Mongolian.
Yes.
And today I was talking with you about Goi. Goi.
Yes.
Goi, this is spiritual. No, this is bad spirit or
Bad things.
Bad things coming from the dark, from the past, and want to eat people or to kill people or something like that. Please tell me about it.
I didn't speak Chinese or English. My English is so bad. I can
little bit, please, because 中国人 or Chinese, they will understand you much more, but I need it for
all the world people.
Yeah, for all the world.
Okay. In China, we have all the world is like if in the day you didn't do the bad things, in the night you will be not afraid like demon, like the gui, like this word. Because if you do bad things, will have bad like gui go to find you and dang your door.
Knock the door.
Yes, and maybe eat you or maybe kill you, do something like this. And from old China, it's always like believe have the gui or have some bad things like this. And some people are afraid gui, not afraid bad people. Yes, and from old China, maybe 1,000 more years ago, and they was believe have bad things, and they will do some like 仪式. It's the same like Egyptian the Zaar.
Zaar.
Yes.
Yes.
It will do
Fantastic.
something. Yes. It will make like same like show. All the people will in there and look, and will have one people. It's like the teacher and do something, and the face will use like
Mask.
Yes, mask and make up. Yes, it's black or red or some color, and also have something in the hair. And some is the woman make, and the name is in China we say it's 萨满法师，萨满法师, yes.
That is exactly the same as they do it in the theater, the old theater, Chinese theater. You know it in Beijing or in.
Yeah, this is from the old China, but this is Mongolia. In Mongolia, it's from the Mongolia, Manzu. It's like, for the Mongolia before, not Mongolia, it's from old China. The queen, it must be Manzu. It's not another people, it's Manzu. 爱新觉罗, like this.
Manchu people.
Ah,
You see,
yes.
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 And it's from this to have the 萨满法师, and if like I feel this day when I'm sleeping and I'm always listen have some people cry or I'm think maybe it's gui or bad people or bad things, so I'm afraid I will invite the 萨满法师 come to here and make like the show and make the bad things to go. And when they dance, it's before they will make like one table and have some like chicken or blood, something red color things, and will have some like place keep something and can make 香.
Two
Three-
sticks.
some smell and
Smell. This is smell. Yeah.
And they will throw away some
Throw
like
it.
rice. Something.
Yes.
It's for give the gui eat.
To
understand?
let the gui eat and go away.
Yes.
Yeah,
Until
to
now,
leave the devil.
until now, also in China, have some people, in the night they will do like these things, make the rice and keep to the place and open the window and to outside. Yes.
In Japan it's beans.
Yes,
Beans.
because I wanted to ask you about Japanese. Japan is also the Japanese society. It is the same meaning also, or the same story also in Japan.
Yes, very. They have some similar. Maybe I think from China. It is Manchu.
Manchu.
Manchu shaman is from China.
Exactly the same. And
Not exactly same, but
Some parts.
very
Some parts.
similar.
Yeah.
Yes.
also knock the door and come and eat people, or
We need to find the old movie to show you. China and Japan have same the movie.
Yes,
The
when
same.
I was child, some adults tell me, if you don't sleep, maybe they will come knock the door.
Yes.
it is fantastic because exactly it is some stories or some similar stories also in Egypt here in the old Egyptian time was some stories like this way, yes, also, and we have to be careful or to taking care for our children going to sleep earlier, or this bad spirit will come and eat them or make some bad things with them, so we have to keep them and safe and something like that. But Zaar, do you have something you call it Zaar or similar in Japan too?
You say dance?
Zaar.
Because
Have
Zaar,
something name, same, yes.
yeah, same like this too, because I found it now in China. It is, or in Mongolian area, they have this way of Zaar in Mongolia or something. Let me explain you. In Egypt, for example, or in many Arab countries, Zaar is type of celebration to push these bad spirits out or away of these people or this family or this man, woman, whatever. So we creating Zaar to push this bad spirit away or out of her body or his body, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you have also the same in Japan?
Example, we have some ceremony, but not dance. Some ceremony, maybe use
This also not dance. Zaar is also not dance.
use something that nature one. Some
With sword.
bring some tree, small tree.
Tree.
用树叶吗？
对，用
扫水吗？
不是那种，然后那些甩，
冲
然后就是有点把那个鬼那种。
Very easy to understand Chinese, yes?
Some shamanism.
Shamani.
Yes.
Shamani.
And one day is February. 3rd February, we use the beans and.
In February.
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 3rd
Yes.
February, we use the beans and
through the beans.
Yes.
你们说2月份是鬼节啊？
2月3号
Again,
有一个那个我们的那个鬼的，
我们是7月，7月是鬼节。
不是
翻译
7月也有，但是这是不一样的。
Very easy, huh?
翻译吧。7月 in China we have the festival for 鬼 for dead people.
In which, yes,
but in Japan
in
it's same.
August, July, August, I think
Yeah.
in August, because one day,
Watch it, I think so.
Yes.
both of us, yes,
August, in Japan same.
Yes.
Some
one day we
They
went.
don't go
We saw.
late to outside.
I still remember this guy was in the main street, was praying in front of fire, paper.
Yes, yes.
Like money or something
yes,
like
yes,
that,
yes.
and the
It's old style.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
old style.
Yes.
It is the same, or it is.
It's yes. We must need to do. If like my grandmother was die. My mother was die, and every year in the July, the month,
Yes.
is the 鬼节, the festival. My father and the family people must need in the street, and in the street like this, in this
Cross.
not cross, 十字路口.
this is the
Like this.
Yes.
And
yes.
in this place, and to open something and make fair, and the yellow things is money.
Money.
And we need to make fair and talk. Oh, are you in there? Okay, and give you money. Don't let yourself hungry and buy something, and you can buy house. And did you meet my father or my family, another people, or you want to find another husband or another wife? You can give you more money.
In the beginning, the first time I watched this when I was in China, I thought that they burn already the real money and something like that.
It look like really money,
like-
but it's not really money.
Yes. And I said, no, I need this money for me.
No, it's the same, but it's not really. And also sometimes they will make like 小人儿, like
horse.
look like horse
Like
and
horse?
home and building or some like face like the people. Small people and
是纸做的，
纸做的人。
The little
made
people.
from paper.
From paper.
from paper, but it's have face or boy or girl or something.
Hoda, do you remember? Yes, also, or also more about the salt here in Egypt. We threw the salt the same as what you said, but sometimes we do it the same. Either inside the Zaar or
outside in some celebration.
In celebrations such as
if we have a baby get born. After 1
Baby,
week,
new
the
baby.
new baby in
Yeah.
the family. So also when you have 7 days, we bring also some beans and rice and salt and something like that, and we throw it, but we throw it not inside the house. We throw
Outside.
it outside the house,
Yes.
on the stairs,
Yeah.
like that, to protect, to let the God protected the baby. He's coming to this family.
and also I think to push the bad spirits
The bad
away
spirit
of the
away
house.
of the house.
It is something, yes, but not with the ceremony of death or something like that.
No.
We use it like this way, I think.
No,
but
not with
we
the
have
feeling of this.
yes, no. But I think we have also a celebration, a dance celebration, and something like that inside the house.
Of course.
Yes, I don't know if you have the same dance celebration also in Goi or in Japanese. In Japan, you said no dancing, but in China, I think yes, there are some type of something looks like dancing. Tell me, please.
Yes. It's I say the 萨满法师 same like the Zaar and have the people dance, and when they dance, they do like this. They do like this and use the hair, use the hand, do like see me like this, and sometimes they do. And in China, we have another name. It's 跳大绳的 It's 萨满法师萨满法师 or 萨满巫师 It's like this. But another word is 跳大绳 跳大绳 Yes, it's another word.
But it's wonderful because Zaar in Egypt, yes, also. But you said that you put something on a table and people turn around.
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
It is the same also.
Yes.
Zaar in Egypt, here we do something like that. Also in the Arab countries, some old stories, some sources said that this type of Zaar coming from Africa, from deep South Africa until it comes to Egypt, and from Egypt spread it everywhere all over the world. By the way, in Italy, they have the same.
Yes.
Italy, in south of Italy, and they call it tarantula. It comes from the tarantula. This is spider coming and bite a girl or something like that, and they has to dance 3 evenings or something like that, day and night, until the poison goes out.
Yeah.
How long it takes this celebration or ceremony in China?
就是萨满法师如果要
How
做仪式
long?
嘛
Many days.
多久？这个有历史悠久。
It's so long.
3 days, 4 days.
No. This one is they only make one time.
One time, one
maybe
day, evening.
yeah, one day.
And
evening.
then finish.
In night make. It's must need to do in the night, and need to have the
not in the
place and
day?
the fire.
Not during the day, in the night.
In night, because in the day no 鬼，没有鬼。In the night the dead will come. Yes.
Because I will tell you something about it. Also in Japan, the same. It is tonight or during the day.
日本
You are not Japanese
日
anymore.
本电影都是晚上鬼出来的，所以我觉得跟我们是一样的。I think with us same because you know Japanese the movie same we are same. It's in the night.
Yes.
Come.
Because
Every is coming in the night.
Because I tell you something, when I was in Taiwan,
Yeah.
I remember I was the same one day also in Taiwan. In the same time, they do this celebration over there. But suddenly, I found men, 3-4 men, in the midday. They were doing the same, burning some.
Different. It's for the 菩萨.
It was strange for me.
It's
It was strange for me because it was in the.
in the street, yeah.
In the street, yes, but
It's in the day.
In the day. علشان العفاريت.
In
And
the
they were
day-
singing.
No. They make this. You know, it's for in China we have different things. It's like believe the 菩萨的 people. You know, if the believe the peace of the people, if they want to make something for want the family good or want for make money good or something, they need in the day make and also have table and do same things and have fruit and have something and they talk with the 菩萨. It's not talk with 鬼.
Because I was in China, and this time then, I mean, it was in August, and then we traveled, both of us traveled to Taiwan. Suddenly, I found it in Taiwan, and this celebration finished. But suddenly, I found it also in Taiwan, but it was in the midday, and
Yes.
they did the same.
Yeah.
It was very strange. Tell me about the dancing. I mean, the Oriental dancing in China first. Then I will ask about Japan. But in China, I think a lot of Chinese, they love very much this type of dancing. I mean, the Oriental dancing or belly dancing, as they said.
Yes.
I still remember there is a city have the same way of dancing, same as the Oriental dancing or belly dancing in China. There is a city
We
have
some city.
the same way of dancing in their culture, in China.
就是中国有那种像东方舞的那种舞蹈吗？
Yes. You was show me. Yeah. In China, we call the name is how to say? You know, it's like Xinjiang. You know the
Xinjiang.
city, Xinjiang.
Xinjiang.
The people, the face is different. From old China, we say it's 异域,
maybe
香妃,
near-
鱼 fish.
No.
Something for fish?
异域 is the name. It's like from the outside. It's like your face different.
Because
Yes.
China so big, some
yeah.
some area is near the Pakistan, next to Pakistan.
Yes.
Because they are dancing, I
Same.
saw or I watched some of their dancing was the same as
Yes.
Oriental dancing for me. It is the similar also, the same steps, dance
Yes.
steps, movements, and
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
But of course with different music, not
Yes.
same as music.
No, sometimes they also have same music.
Really?
It's do mafufu.
Malfouf?
Yes.
Malfouf, yeah.
But use a different machine, you know. Use different things. And in Egypt, they use the wood.
Yes.
And in Xinjiang, have one same, but it's not wood.
What about Japan? Do they have something that's similar or similar like
No,
this?
totally different, I think.
Japanese, they are different.
Yes, I can't dance Japanese traditional dance,
Oh.
but some dance is no. Totally
Tomo, you
different.
forgot.
Because Tomo long time in China.
Japanese dance difference from Oriental dance. I
Wa'aini, Tomo, wa'aini. Yeah.
think.
Bukachi. Yes, because of course I saw your dance and I love your way of dancing. Of course you too. Of course, because I know your way of dancing and you're both of you, you're feeling in that. So for this reason, I love very much to ask you much more about dancing and how you feel in this dance and if it is exactly the same also in Japan, something similar or not. But suddenly I found now not.
I think different.
Different.
Different from Oriental dance.
Yeah.
You need to know Japan is not the same like China because China is so big.
We costume is how to say very tight.
Yes.
So cannot move.
Big move.
Yes. And
Yes.
Step is small.
Do you have the same step
No.
also China?
No. We are different. But you know, China is big.
Yes.
It's like I'm in Mongolia people.
Yes.
It's before it's Mongolia. It's the same. It's one.
Yes.
But now they make a half. It's outside Mongolia and inside Mongolia.
Yes, the inner and outer Mongolia.
Yes, and before Berger was say, China have too much people. It's different. It's another from another. I say yes, we are face different. Like Mongolia people is same like outside Mongolia people. And near Korea, the place as in China we say it's Yanji. It's another city, and the people they talk about like the language same like Korea people. They can talk with Korea people. Yes, and like we are Xiamen, from Xiamen we are near Taiwan, and the language is the same. And
yes.
Shenzhen, Guangzhou, it's the same the language to Hong Kong. Yes, it's the same.
Sometimes I feel strange for myself because I studied the Chinese language and the Mandarin language, which is very easy for me. But sometimes I cannot understand the different people when they are talking. Even sometimes I feel strange when I hear Taiwanese people when they talk. It is a little bit strange for me, but I feel yes, okay. But sometimes, what?
Yeah. For us, it's the same. I'm only can speak is a Chinese language. It's a normal one. But in Xiamen, I can't understand Xiamen people say what. Hong Kong, I can't understand.
Yes.
But in Sichuan or Chengdu, the city, they just say the word is like a little bit around, go up and go down. Yes. But it's can understand. But for another country people, they can't understand.
The wonderful point is today, Tomo cooked for us a wonderful food, Chinese food we miss very much, and this was the first time I see Hoda agree with this food, and she ate a lot.
I love it. The hot pot, I love it today. Thank you so much. Really, I feel that China and Egypt. I said the smell, the taste, everything. I felt that I am in China, but the location is in Egypt.
Yes. The feeling back to China.
Yes. Our feeling back to China and the smell. Thank you. Oh, 谢谢.
不客气。
was fantastic, which let me want to stand up and want to dance, especially for you.
Oh, thank
And
you.
really was the first time I see Hoda said, wow, I love this, and she ate and was fantastic for both of us.
Yes, I missed it.
Welcome.
Today, come back again.
Okay.
Today, yes.
What about Chinese dancing in your way of thinking when you see them dancing, Hoda, in front of you?
Do you mean the traditional Chinese dance?
Whatever. I mean, because both of us, we gave a lot of lectures, classes in China, in many places in China, but we found that in Xiamen something special. So I want to ask you.
You ask about the yin and
Tell me your opinion about dancing.
Really, in China, I never feel I'm stranger. I feel that I'm at my home. And even I tried once, I saw a lot of people, even old people and young people on the streets, move and make some movement. So this day, I told myself, no, I have to go to this, to try to do it with them.
Yes.
And really, I tried to do it with them. I felt that a lot of steps. It's like the Oriental movement. It's a real Oriental movement. If you change it a little bit, can be folk dance steps. If you change it a little bit, you will be a professional Oriental dancer. So really, even the spirit and the feeling for them is not like a sports. You know what I mean? You can make a practice on the street, make some sports, but this is the movement. And the way for this type of dance, this dance it on street, I love it. I love it so much. I find at the beginning it was a little bit strange for me, difficult, because I don't know how they can use this side or this side, this movement or this movement. And after a while, I found myself, I'm really going with them and dancing with them on the streets. So I love it so much.
We were walking together and suddenly I didn't find her beside me. I was listening to music. When I look at the music, suddenly I found her inside this group and she was dancing with them. Wow. Do you understand what they are talking or this lyrics? Hoda, she said, no, but I love this type of movements. And she began to dance with them.
Body language. Yes.
This is fantastic.
Fantastic, really. It was amazing.
Yeah. We come back again to Zaar. Shamanism. You said something about toy or something and you make holes in something like that. You make some holes in. or something?
Yes,
Like a
yes,
doll?
yes,
Like a doll or something?
If for the people dead people, for China we are it's have too much meanings. If the people die, in China we will say have 1 week. The 1 week, the 7 day, the people died the 7th day.
By the way, this is a 7, huh?
7 in
This
China.
7.
This is 7. Yes, 7 day. The dead people, the 灵魂.
Liu is called Liu. Okay, please.
Dead people.
Dead people. Yeah, soul.
The
there's
soul.
Well, back.
People.
Back.
Well, back to look the family people. Yes, but if this until stay in the home 49天, 49 days, will take another people go die. Yes, and sometimes it's from my home, my grandmother, my father, mother died, and it's from my grandmother, she don't want to die, but when she died, this didn't go, and around to my father, make my father body not okay. And make my father every day feel tired and body pain from heart until back pain.
Really?
Yes. And my father every day talk too much. And when my father sleeping, always can meet my grandmother. And my mother is follow my father together sleep. And sometimes my mother sleep late. And sometimes, my father sleep early. And one day, my mother was want to open the door, go inside. And my father closed the eyes, say, please don't come. My mother in here. My mother afraid you. Don't come. Yes. And after, my father tired from this. And before my home was have pusa. And my father talked to the Pusa, say, please don't let my mother come to inside. I'm so tired. Fast let my father change the life, please. And it's nothing. After, find another people. It's old people. It's believe the Pusa the people. 方丈, 和尚.
Difficult for me.
No hair, the people.
The glass. Yes.
And they use something.
Yes.
Pusa,
Monk.
it's believe the Pusa the people, yes.
Yes.
和尚, we say it's a
Tibet,
和尚.
from Tibet or from this area, I think.
Some
of them.
in Tibet,
Yes.
someone in China mainland.
I saw.
One temple,
Yeah.
in the temple.
I met some of them. Yes, I
Xiamen
know.
also have.
Yeah.
Yes. And they teach to my family, say, your mother didn't go. Your mother always find you. You must need make something, same like Zaar, like something, and let your mother to go. And these people teach my mother. Let my mother do what, in the morning, 0 o'clock. Only 0 o'clock. When the 0 o'clock be, you need fast do and make the xiang.
This to smell. Yes.
And let my father sleep and make circle, left 3 circle, right 3 circle, and take this walk to the street, this needle, stop and keep to the floor, and in a way, don't back to look. If you look, can't be okay, and take these bad things go. After, you need to make like a show, make like a Zaar, find more 和尚, be, and talk, and make this bad things to change, have the new life.
Yes.
So in China, we believe sometimes have 鬼.
This is exactly in most of the old civilizations. Which is very strange for me that I found these stories similar, not exactly the same, but something closer or similar. Also, in ancient Egyptians' time, we had the same. Also, we still have this in our minds until now. In some of the public areas, people do something similar like this way to push or to let the spirit go, not stay with the family. So sometimes they take the bodies or the died body. Before they go to the grave, they has to make some turns around the house or something like that.
In China, we do also same.
I know. Suddenly I feel, because this is what I said before. The first time or the second time I was in China, I said that there are some points between us, or some lines
habits.
between us, between China and
Yes.
Egypt. We have the similar, which it means it was something connecting or connections through the history, throughout the history, in somewhere or somewhat, because I found a lot of similar culture between China and Egypt, or Egypt and China. I don't know which give who, or which one give to the others, or something like that.
Yes.
This story, it is the similar, or was the same in Egypt. Turn around, and when they, after they come back, they has to the water what they cleaned the body, they has to throw it in a special way out of the house to not let the spirit come back again. Sometimes something changing, or some procedures changing, or something like that. But in the end, we are close to each other in this way of thinking about this bad spirit or something like that. Sometimes also we create a special ceremony with some type of movement, which some people said it is type of dance. It is not dance for me. It is not type of dance as much as its type belongs to this ceremony of death, or whatever, or maybe religion or something like that. Anyway, this is what I love to share with you too, and to know much more with you about it. Really, I miss China. Really, I miss
China
people.
students miss you and Hoda Mama too.
We miss China very much.
One day we will
you.
come back again.
I must
inshallah.
be.
Yes, inshallah.
Yes. Really, and we love very much to give much more about our dancing and all these types of dancing. What we love to dance together.
We still have a lot of interesting things in our art. Beautiful art, really. Even Oriental or Oriental dance, or folklore, or any type of dance, it's have a lot of secrets still. We have a lot of secrets.
We still have a lot of secrets.
Yes, and we hope one day we can come, inshallah.
After all this problems vanished, because still the world still have a problems. Dancing means exactly all of us together, because we are dancing for each other. We spread all of this wonderful feeling to everyone in front of us. Or what do you think, Hoda?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we love this very much. We love dancing very much.
Yes.
And we miss to be in contact together. Dancing let us all together in one place, hand in hands together, do all of these wonderful things to let people feel happy, relax, and peace, and what else? Tell me.
Love you all.
And do you want
Zontao?
Zontao, it means from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yes.
We start from number one, or from the beginning. Zontao.
Again. 再来一遍. 再来一遍. Yes.
So, I'm so glad that we met once more again here in Cairo, and Cairo welcomed you, and of course our home is your home, our country is your country, and stay with us for a long time. We still have, or we still need to do a lot of things together. What you love is what we love, what we love is what you love, and this is our life.
Yes.
We are one family.
It's yes. So come to Egypt, come to Cairo, must need to go to find Hoda Mama and Tamer. You will find your home. Tamer Baba. Yes, must need to meet with them, because if you find them, you will feel you find a family.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And welcome both of you and all our friends from everywhere, all over the world. But Chinese people, we miss them very much. Our close family, we miss them very much this time.
We miss you and Hoda Mama. It's two.
All of you, yes.
And also, Hoda Mama cook is the number one.
Tomo. Believe me, Tomo. She cooked today. Perfect.
Yeah, Tomo also number one.
Yes. And really, Hoda Mama. And they said yes. Hoda also, she cooked very, very good. And every time she do something special, and wow, every time I feel something new. This is what I love from Hoda Mama, as they said.
A lot of friends.
She is my mom, huh? She is my mom. I'm younger.
So of course they visit us and they understand this.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And See you again in the next video. And this video, of course, if you have any comment or any question, please write me down. I will be waiting for you and for your questions and comments. Thank you very much, and see you in our
next video.
Yeah.
Or next video.
Oh, for me, yes. Thank you very much, dear friends. And see you. Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Ma salama.